So
Yeah.
what lessons have you learned then?
What lessons have I learned then? I think the biggest lesson is the lesson of humility. I met some people who are absolutely great, like amazing rock stars, people who reached unbelievable heights, and they remained humble. I think humility is really an important message. Always respect everyone around you. I think when you, first of all, humility is an important quality, like it's some kind of gratitude and acceptance. I think it makes you a better person, makes you feel good, but
Right.
it's also appreciated by the others. I think it can go a long way being humble. So this is one of the lessons that I have learned. Another lesson is that I'm a bit of a, a ginger. So I have this volatile, personality that I get excited and upset very quickly. So I have learned that in business, you cannot go in with emotions. You cannot go in with ego. You always have to leave your ego aside because you never know what are the motivations of the other person. We get very quickly upset, and when things don't go our way or we feel insulted very often, because it's again back to what we just discussed, the cultures, the difference of cultures, the difference of perceptions, the difference of backgrounds. There's so many factors, and when you go in life with ego and with you carry this emotional baggage, it's impossible to be a good entrepreneur or a good businessman or businesswoman in this sense. So these are the lessons I'm learning. And right now, in COVID, actually, we are, living in a COVID era. I have learned from many of my peers several tools on how to keep yourself motivated. I think this is so important, and we don't take care enough of our mental state. It's not an obvious thing right now to get up in the morning and to continue. When you know that country after country goes into lockdown, when you know that companies are falling and a stock market is not we don't have a clear view of what is going to happen next, right? So we have to find tools to motivate ourselves, to find inspiration, to find this good mood, and to push ourselves further. We need to also share it with others, because some people do not want to admit that it's difficult right now because of ego, because of pride, right? So this everything I told you so far, it's not something I have completely learned. These are all work in progress.